seen me in Mandingo, I got talent sewn up. Okay, beauty. Mr. Kentucky is prettier, but I'm a lot younger, and my thighs are much, much thinner. Okay, so competition. We both had those stupid everlasting trunks, so call that a drunk. But my bathrobe is much, much meaner, much, much meaner. The bathrobe me over the top. So when the bell rings, man, I'm jumping up with glee, until I remember to cry. They always like the winner to cry, And then Howard Cosell comes and tells me, cheer up. Should the winner for any reason be unable to fulfill his duties, you as runner-up will take his place. So I whip that hunky mother. So I was robbed, the crown is mine. I demand to do my talent spot now. The tenor aria from Pagliacci.
Hello, I'm Erica von Daniken, head of anthropomedology at Rutledge University. There's scarcely anyone who hasn't looked at the stars and wondered if some other form of comedians existed in another corner of the universe. Since there are billions of solar systems capable of supporting comedy, there are probably comedians much more advanced as ourselves, capable of traversing the vast distances of space. How long does it take a joke to travel through space? Of course, that depends on how subtle it is. But if comedians from outer space did visit our planet, were any clues left behind? Looking at the history of comedy, there are many seemingly inexplicable mysteries, such as this Assyrian clay tablet, one of the earliest records made by man, which says, as nearly as we can guess, take wife. Assyria is here in the Fertile Crescent. Now let's look at a certain mountain plateau in Peru. If you climb the 4,000 feet of the Andes to Machu Picchu and traverse this plateau, you observe remnants of ancient, seemingly haphazard excavations. But if viewed from the air, suddenly its startling purpose is revealed. Take my wife, please, is clearly dug into the landscape for the purpose of making someone in a flying vehicle laugh. But the most awesome evidence exists on a tiny dot, 3,000 miles off the coast of Peru, Passover Island. The 2,000 inhabitants still practice an ancient ritual before a huge pair of limestone cufflinks. Each cufflink is over 30 feet high and weighs 800 tons. The ceremonial garb of the natives are made from reeds and bear a striking resemblance to tuxedos. Listen to this tape recording I made myself of one such ceremony. Is it coincidence that this same joke occurred to men who never knew that the other civilization even existed? Or was the joke passed on by comedians in spaceships capable of traveling these great distances? But why should comedians travel across the galaxy? Perhaps to get to the other side. should return, maybe we can learn some new jokes from them.
You know, I always seem like I fall behind at the beginning, and then I never catch up.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's one right through the hole.
What do you know? Hey, how'd you do in that Nat Sci Quickie quiz today?
Oh, I passed. I got an E minus. How'd you do?
I aced it.
You know, it always seems like you never study, and then you always get an A. How you do that?
What you know, now don't. Well, for example, on that barometer question, remember you're given a barometer and you have to determine the height of a tall building?
Yeah, I left that one blank. I forgot what a barometer is.
Oh, well, it's for measuring barometric pressure. So to get the answer to that question, you get the barometric pressure at the top and the bottom of the building, and you take the difference between the two barometric pressures and you plug it into a formula.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I forgot what the formula was, but I didn't want Professor Hyman's to know, so I gave him several other solutions I figured out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I said, take the barometer up on top of the building, drop it off the building, time how long it takes before it gets to the ground, and then plug it into that formula we learned in high school for falling bodies. You know, distance equals 16 times the time in seconds squared. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Or, I said, on a sunny day, you can set up the barometer, measure the shadow of the building, and set a show. You know how to get the answer there.
Yeah.
Or, get this, get the circumference of the barometer, wrap string around it, then drop it off the top of the building, count how many revolutions the barometer makes before it hits the ground, then take the number of revolutions and multiply it times the circumference.
The circumference.
Right.
Yeah.
Or get this is the last one. I said, go in the basement, find the superintendent, and offer to exchange the barometer for the information. How's that? I got full credit on that question.
Oh, you should have. You knew all the answers. Nuts.
If you've enjoyed it half as much as we have, then we've enjoyed it twice as much as you. And now, as a fitting climax to the evening, I'd like to sing my song.
Here comes justice! Here comes justice! It's all right!
Also appearing in tonight's cast, Richard Belzer. Next Saturday, watch NBC's Weekend with Lloyd Robbins. Saturday night will return in 2 weeks, October 16th, when our host will be back. And I, Don Pardo, will also return in 2 weeks, proving once again that old announcers never die, they just fade.
said like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, she'll be.
Great, it's great. It's 11:30 now. Shows top gun.
I think you're getting on this sound